Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. Haven't done this open in a while, so we'll hopefully scare off some people. Romper Stomper Bumper Boo. Tell me, do. Magic Mirror, tell me today. Are all my friends ready for fun and play? I see Dan Harsman, first one in the room, and Diana Lee's in London. Welcome. Good to see you, Chiladine in Vancouver, Canada. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And good to see you, Arjan. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're feeling nice and healthy. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls and Land Rover 1965. Hello, welcome. Good to see you there, Robert T. Welcome. And same as it ever was, welcome. Good to see you, Vaughn Williams. Good morning from New Zealand. Thanks for waking up with me. Good to see you there, sunshine after the rain. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. And good to see you there. What is this? We got a space cadet here, Johnny Lee from Walmart to Wall at. I think you're on the wall. Welcome. Good to see you, Johnny Lee. Good to see you there, JC Droid. Welcome. And Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Jack Spencer. Welcome. And Julie Ross. Welcome. Good to see you, Robojacks out there in London. All my Londoners are tuning on in. And Bagels and Walks from the Upper East Side. Good to see you, Sean. Hope you and the family are doing well. Good to see you, Cami G. Welcome. And Claudio. Welcome. Good to see you, Rosalind. And Neville in Toronto, Canada. Welcome. Welcome to Lower Manhattan here at City Hall Park. No plan today. No plan. Just rambling about. JC, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Hope you're nice and good and healthy. Good to see you, Din Din, out there in Trinidad. Welcome. Paula Boyd's up there in Northern Ireland. Good to see you. My Manhattan Henge live stream was probably one of the best, Paula. Probably one of the best live streams you could have watched. Maggie von der Hoven from Scotland, welcome. Good to see you there, Mary Lily. Welcome. Everything is doing fantastic. Everything is doing great. Legit, no plan. We got some new art by the World Trade Center, not the animals, some other stuff. So we'll check that out, then start making our way north. Literally no plans today. Good to see you, Southern Pacific. Welcome. Good to see you, M. Welcome. TPR's watching in Montreal. Welcome. And it's a holiday there too. Awesome. It is not a holiday here in New York City, but more holiday days to come. But good to see you, Annie F. Welcome. And Bojan K. from Slovenia. Welcome. Good to see you to Arjan's mom. Thanks for tuning on in. Good to see you, E-Baby. Welcome. It is a beautiful day. Yes, it is. I may dare say it's Goldilocks weather. It's going to be a little windy, so please bear with the wind noise, and sorry about the wind noise. We are connected to battery because my phone is all the way down to 20%. Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul, a great live streamer from the south of France. Live streaming the Bay of Saint-Tropez and beyond down there in the south of France. Good to see you. Bienvenue, Nebul. Good to see you, Roger Still. Welcome. Beautiful day indeed. Good to see you, Mark Friedman and Jerry. Welcome. And a Neville 6000. That's what replay's for. Just watch the replay. You don't have to miss anything. You won't miss anything because we have replay. But good to see everybody. Welcome. Good to see the birds are underneath me, thinking I'm going to feed them or something like that. But nope. But what shall we do today? Let's check out the new arts by the World Trade Center, and then we'll say hello to our animal friends, and then I don't know. I guess we'll keep making our way north. Want to be welcome. You need that wind because Thursday and Friday is going to be yeah. E-Baby, I got to work outside, so I'm not looking forward to the warm temperatures. Good to see you there, MC Dirty Jersey, back from vacation. Need another one already. Sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation. I mean, am I right, people? Am I right? All right, let's start walking around. Let's see. I'm going to finish near Madison Square Park today, so we're only going to do about maybe 12,000 steps today on the live stream. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We're here at City Hall, Tweed Courthouse, right there. City Hall, right over here. Good to see you, Saeed. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Let's walk down Broadway a little bit, shall we? Good to see you there, RJ in Colorado. Welcome. How's everyone doing on this Tuesday? I almost thought it was Thursday. It's Tuesday. Ooh, he's playing Ring of Fire. Nobody plays Ring of Fire on Broadway. Hey, it's a really nice day out here. As you can hear, a little windy, a little breezy today, but that's fine. John Berg, have a nice day. We're on Broadway. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Good to see your friendship lights. Welcome on into the show. Hope you're doing well. But it is a really nice day here in New York. Memzatobe, good to see you, Memzatobe. And Adam Salayers from West Virginia, welcome. Good to see ya. Welcome on into the show. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Even though my brain is saying I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday, even though my brain's saying Thursday. Good to see you there, Robin. Welcome. Air ambience, yes. Right on, adds to the ambience. Good to see you there, Eric. Hope you're doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, the tallest building in 1913 is right there. The only skyscraper to be paid for its construction in cash. The Woolworth building is right there. Woolworth building right there. Can anyone super chat me the Pinnacle? Also known as the Castle in Disguise, only 79 million. I'd be doing live streams all the time if I lived in the Pinnacle. Oh my goodness. I'll just have to just turn on the camera and just get a view, and that's it. Good to see you, Robin, from the Boogie Down Bronx. A little windy out here, but it's really nice. Really nice out here today. Are you seeing my apartment, Denton? If I had that apartment, you know, I'd be like, hey, you know, the best viewers of the channel can like visit for the weekend. John Capola, good to see you. It's a very elegant building. The Cathedral of Commerce, it was originally called. The only building in skyscraper history to be paid for its construction in cash. $14.5 million back in 1913. And today's money, that is $2.1 billion. Yes, Robin, second night of Manhattan Henge, and I think we're gonna be covering it, Robin. I think we're gonna be covering it again. So I think the weather conditions are looking good. It's a little bit hazy, but I think we're still gonna get a good sunset. Blondie, good to see you, welcome. You feel that, oh my God, the wind does feel good out here. But last night we got Manhattan Henge on 23rd Street. And dare I say, we got it almost perfect. I mean, we literally saw the sun cross 23rd Street. It was incredible. But it was a great, great day. Good to see you, ABX girl. Welcome. John Capola with a random question. Have I ever ate at one of those carts? Many times. Actually, I've done that a few times on the live stream. But yes. Yeah, the Pinnacle's 5 stories. It's crazy. Private roof deck on the very top. Good to see you, William. Across the river in Brooklyn. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day also. Travis Weeks, good to see you. But yeah, yesterday, Robin, we had I mean, check out the replay. It was a doozy. We literally saw that sun settle in between the grid of Manhattan. So I have a cool spot I plan to live stream from. I won't divulge it here. You're just gonna have to watch later on today. I should be on just like yesterday, so I'll start the live stream leading up to it. So probably like 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. But it was stunning yesterday. Yeah, it was just cool seeing the sun literally cross 23rd Street. Imagine flying a kite from the roof. George, I would do that. I would do that. Jeanette Trainer, absolutely. Last night was amazing. Good to see you out there in Glasgow. All right, St. Paul's Chapel. One World Trade Center right there. Let's get some sights and sounds here. We got the old J&R Music World where they're building a new apartment building. And then the New York Globe building right behind it. This building right here, the tallest building in the world in 1899. Look at this gaggle of tourists. My goodness. Like a flock of tourists. I need separate channels? No, Robin, I don't need separate channels for that. No, I don't. Having one YouTube channel is good enough to manage. When we start getting near, like, you know, 1 million subscribers and whatnot, then we could maybe entertain the idea of having multiple channels, but no. Imagine being that close to work in that apartment. Absolutely. It is. No, Sean, it is an amazing experience. I mean, also, it's just extra special. Sally Sipico, welcome. We're now in the courtyard. St. George's Chapel. This is literally one of the oldest cemeteries in the entire nation. Incredible history here at St. Paul's Chapel. We're walking next to the second iteration of St. Paul's Chapel. This version of St. Paul's Chapel, built in 1797, made of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. Lovely structure. Good to see you there, Phyllis. Welcome. The Bell of Hope, right over here, in recognition of the enduring links between the city of London and the city of New York. The Bell of Hope is only rung on September 11th, gifted to the city of New York on the first anniversary of September 11th. The bell was created in the Whitechapel Foundry, which also cast the Liberty Bell in Big Ben. A little bit of history right there, pretty cool. John Lord, good to see you. Welcome. Literally, this was covered in dust from the World Trade Center after those buildings collapsed. A lot of these headstones were damaged, but they actually restored quite a good number of them. And talk about an enduring place. I mean, it's back. Looking good. I mean, the grass here is looking extra lush this afternoon. 2:51 in the afternoon, May 30th, 2023. Welcome to the show, everybody. I got to make my way up to Madison Square Park. Just got back from Coney. Bing Bong was putting on a show for tourists. Really? I keep on missing all the stuff that Nems does. Gorilla Nems from Mermaid Avenue. I get to actually say he's my neighbor. What? Bing Bong. Listen, never disrespect Dutch Miles while he live streams, all right? Never disrespect. Anyway. Good to see you, Adriana. Welcome. But he's doing a show for tourists? Damn it. Oh, it did. Dindin. Yeah, it had a major effect on the whole area. It is. Yeah, George, it is hard to... it is hard. It is hard to imagine. I mean, I could almost look down these streets and remember like the temporary platform they built to view what was going on here. So, and Rob Paradise with a $5 super chat. Rob, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Good to see you, Rob Paradise. I'm going to try to make your day, Arjan. Let me entertain you for the next few hours. Welcome to the corner of Fulton and Church Streets. I see we have white smoke coming out of the ground. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. It's a momentous day here in Lower Manhattan. The Lower Manhattan Rats have elected a new rat pope. Havavis Papum. Havavis Papum. Good to see you there, Tony. Tony Sierra, welcome. If everyone wants to know what CX is, I'll explain CX really quick, just to troll. I met this guy called Ice Poseidon. He used to be the #1 kink streamer in the country, and he used to go around antagonizing people because that was his content. Ice Poseidon. He's double one streamers. Anyway. Remember, folks. ICP always loses. ICP always loses. But yes, a new rat pope has been elected, Stefan. Havavis Popum. Havavis Popum. I'm gonna just do the shit out of that joke. Just be warned, kids. I'm just gonna constantly use that joke. Activity 79, good to see. Yeah, it was elected, Stefan, it was elected. The rats voted on it. Good to see you, Rouge Jones, welcome. And I want to thank Rouge Jones and all the channel members. Thanks to the channel members of this channel, this broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p. So thank you for believing in me as a content creator. Ooh, the 9/11 picture book sellers are like now across the street. This is kind of sacrilegious, but whatever. Wow. You know, as I had to come work 5 days after September 11th. You know, I had to come back and smell that smell. I'm still affected by that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I have a little bit of PTSD. And to see people hawk these picture books, I don't know how I feel about it. I know I don't like it. Can I recommend any hotels downtown? No, I can't, Rob Paradise. I'm not really good about hotels and listings and stuff like that. I may be a tour guide, but I don't know about hotels and stuff like that. Or Airbnbs. I mean, Hotel Beekman, I know that's good because I use the bathroom in there all the time. But that's a little expensive. Constantly use it. Why not? We need little laughs. Absolutely. That's my job, is to make you laugh. That's my job. All right, we got new art. We got new art here at, what's this called here? Cortlandt Way, right? Because this is Cortlandt Street right here. The recently reopened Century 21 right across the street, which is, by the way, smaller than the original Century 21. No housewares. But here we are, Cortlandt Way. And we're between number 3 World Trade Center and number 4 World Trade Center, respectively, right here. Good to see you, Colleen. And I want to thank John Lore for putting this on my radar. Look at this. It's called Light and Sound. Check this out. Okay, so supposedly, okay, you obviously can't climb this thing, but we could spin it, right? Yeah, we could spin this. Oh boy, this is like heavy too. Let's do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then let's spin it around this way. Oh, you can't spin it around that way. You can spin it around that way. There we go. Oh, this is like gloriously dangerous. Somebody's gonna get drunk one night and injure themselves on this thing. Oh, we gotta see this at night. It's all lit up. Oh, and it plays music. Oh man, it plays music. Holy shit, it plays music. Oh man, it plays music. Dude. Oh, this is so neat. Wow, now World Trade Center has all the cool art. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. John, I love this too. Really cool, dangerous gyroscopes here in Lower Manhattan. You gotta love it. You could really hurt your arm on that. Love it, same as it ever was me too. That is really cool. Yeah. And now everybody's touching them. I love it. Now everyone's playing with them. And I think they all make different sounds. Let's see. Light and Sound by Optic. About to say, this is not gonna last long. June 21st. This is not gonna last long. Yeah, I hear other ones with different sounds. There's other ones with different sounds. All right, so rotate the rings to create light and sounds. Don't climb the structure. People gotta break that fucking rule. Let's see, supervised children. No, we're not gonna do that. We're definitely not gonna watch our step. And this is the big one. Yeah, mind your arm while it's freaking rotating because, you know, logic. Started it up. I know, Jazz Lady. Good to see you. Exactly, Stefan. Absolutely. Yeah, someone will stick their head in soon. Yeah. They're just gonna stick their head in the middle of it. Oh. Oh, am I having power issues? Oh man, I'm having power issues, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Are we connected? We're not connected. All right, I'm having a little bit of a power issue here. Let me make sure that our battery is functioning. It's not a big deal. Okay, just the battery doesn't want to connect. There we go. Yeah, battery just doesn't want to connect. It's fine. Yeah, blue Gatorade will be fine. A blue Gatorade would be perfect. Okay, we're good. No, I think my charge cable finally ate the dust. So I'm gonna have to get a new one. All right, let's hear this one. This is fun. Light and sound, everybody. I gotta see this at night. Ooh, yeah. No, I don't do the power connected to the gimbal. I always leave that separate, Nibble. Oh yeah, it's like nice. Oh, that's cool. Good to see you, Nelly. Oh, this is like if you just rotate it, it just plays a song. I thought it was like random. I might need to do a night trip because this is cool. This is really cool. This is really nice. I really like this piece. Wow. I tell you, you know what? You know, when people talked about redeveloping the New World Trade Center, you know, people didn't want anything built in this area. And I knew that, you know, the city has to go on. So to reclaim all this office space that we lost and to build this new complex, to see what's happening in it, it's very, very exciting and very, very, it gives me a lot of hope for the future. But Katrina Parks with a £5 super chat. Karina Parks, thank you so much for the big £5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 5-pounder club. 5-pound fish. Much, much, much appreciated, Karina Parks. Much, much, much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. What's the best link to send me a direct message? Over on Instagram. So just follow me on Instagram, and I'm slowly but surely sunsetting my Twitter. You definitely got to watch your arms in this thing, but that's half of the fun is. Yeah, no, I'm not necessarily getting rid of Twitter, but I'm not going to be, I don't post anything on there. And if you're sending me screenshots, especially if you're doing it excessively, just stop, because I'm not going to retweet anything. So I'm not even going to engage with it. So I'm just, there is no need for me to be on Twitter. Ooh, this one sounds cool. You know what, John? I want to hear all of these now. I want to hear all of them. Woo! Hey guys. And now that other people see me playing with them, other people start playing with them. They all have their own unique sound. It's like a rattle for adults, just really dangerous. Yes, indeed. Yeah, PayPal also available for direct donations. That is true. PayPal's the best. Even though I do have a Venmo, but I use Venmo more for my tours when I have guests. So they all make different sounds. This is cool. I love it. This is what I love about New York. Get cool stuff like this. Love it. So Larry's trying to take a photo. Must have looked crazy. Yeah. Well, You could look absolutely crazy. It is really cool public art. Reza Jafari, welcome. Wow. This is cool. I love it. See, this is what living in New York is about. You know, you could have like the worst tragedy happen, and then 20 years later, walking in the exact same spot, life goes on. That's what I love about New York. Now let's check out our new friends. They're on the other side of number 3 World Trade Center here. Memorial Plaza. We are lucky to live here, John. That's what, you know, when people hate on New York, I'm like, nah, you know what? I'd rather pay the premium to live here. You know, then again, I was born here, so there's a certain kind of selfishness I take to this place where I kind of take it as my own. But yeah, Tom from Midtown. Yeah, Price is Right. If the Price is Right wheel and the Showcase Showdown was on LSD, Tom from Midtown, now I'm gonna never not think that. Absolutely, Nelly. You just don't like winters anymore. Yeah, you know, you gotta, you know, with all seasons, I'm gonna remember one of my tour guide mentors, Carl, who died a few years back. And, you know, he said, you know, enjoy the hot, enjoy the cold, because if you're not enjoying it, you're probably dead. So I take it all. I take it all. Leela Sorensen, welcome. Wonder if the installation was related. Maybe, George, maybe. I'm gonna have to look into that. It is 3:05, the Nightbot's telling me. And we're here now. A Wild Life for Wildlife. My new favorite art installation. These are our friends from Gilly and Millie have placed this here. This is going to be here for the next year. Do you want to ride a bicycle with animals? You could do that here in New York. Good to see you, Viking. Welcome. Love it. A Wild Life for Wildlife. Gilly and Mark. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, John, I'm gonna have to look into that. There's so much art right now in the city. It's wonderful. There's so much art going on. So it's nice to experience all of it and take it in. Good to see you, boss. Welcome. You get to sit on the chessboard? Why you get to sit on the chessboard? Reminds you of the movie Madagascar? Yeah, Stefan. Reminds you of that, huh? Do you like my videos, Art John? I appreciate that. Definitely looks cool, right? Yeah. And see our friends over here reading a book, having their coffee. Oh, Nelly, absolutely. If you grew up in a small town, New York City is complete culture shock to you. Oh, the mug. Oh, it's happening. Oh my goodness, it's happening. You know, Gilly and Mark mentioned this. Look, the mug is starting to get shined by all the humans. Oh, it's happening. And then people are touching the, wow. It's beginning to get broken in. I love it. Yes. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy for us to live in small towns. That's true, John. Everything looks so pristine and fresh. Well, we're downtown. Toto, good to see you, Toto. Welcome. All right, let's go up church for a little bit here. Me too, John. I wish it was permanent. But you know, Gilly and Mark, their pieces usually last around a year, 6 months. So, and then they end up in some rich person's backyard. Good. Train watch, welcome fish poles. You love seeing this, me too. The patina's coming out. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, it's starting to get a patina to it. Jamie Woodworth from Connecticut, from Western Connecticut. Divim and Al, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. You live in a huge town of 175. I think I commuted the other day when I was coming home from Manhattan with 175 people in the same subway car. All right, let's walk towards Anish Kapoor's Untitled, the New York Bean. Let's go to the Jenga building. But yeah, you know, sunset's looking good, so I think we're gonna do Manhattan Henge for a second night tonight. We live in a small town, but been to New York City 15 times. Jamie, thanks for visiting New York, appreciate it. As a licensed New York City tour guide, thanks for spending money here in the greatest city in the world, New York, New York. "15 times, nice. Thanks for visiting New York. And come back. Spend more money, come back. Good to see you, Miss Viking, welcome. I know, right? Lovely animals, spinning art. Get a little bit of everything here in New York. Beautiful day, Diana. I think we're gonna get a pretty good sunset tonight. So Manhattan Henge is definitely a go at the moment. So I am already planning on going to a secret location. It won't be the same spot we went to yesterday. It'll be another location. And maybe in Manhattan, maybe in another borough. So you're gonna have to stay tuned. Are you still recovering from spending money here in the greatest city? Nibble, I feel you. It's expensive. It's expensive here in New York. As we make our way north along Church. Welcome to the show. Just wandering, moseying on up to the Jenga building. 56 Leonard Street. This is this shady, this whole building evidently is empty. Evidently the Chinese government owns this building and it's completely empty. And evidently this building's also leaning too. You're on Skype watching with a Japanese friend who is going to New York City on his bucket list. Jamie, awesome. Spending money in New York is always worth it. Absolutely. Diana, I will pass that along. The Duchess will be joining me for our evening soiree. So I'll be finishing today's little walk up by Madison Square Park. So that's our ultimate destination today, the Flatiron Building. Jessica NL from the Netherlands, welcome. Did I have Dunkin' today? Yes, I did. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese on a sesame seed bagel, a medium iced coffee, and a donut, a chocolate glazed donut. And I had a coupon for free coffee. So that Dunkin' Rewards app has sold me so much money. And I think my favorite part about the Dunkin' Rewards system is that you don't got to interact with humans. You just order your coffee and just go in and go out. Yeah, it's sticker shock the first time you've seen a streamer show a menu prices, especially when he said it was cheap. Which streamer was that and how much was it? Listen, guys, I refuse to have... First of all, I don't want multiple tiers, so there's never going to be a 99-cent tier. for Dutch Miles Plus, but they will also never be like a $10 tier, because I feel like $10 is a little bit too much. So I think $5 is fair. If you want to, you know, help support the channel, $5 a month is perfectly fine. Which donut shop is my favorite? Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts. Evening soiree with a certain je ne sais quoi of accoutrement. Oui. Oui. That's right. You know, Nelly, that's my job, is to have you come to New York, spend money. That's my job. Mike's Donuts in Bay Ridge. You know, I have been meaning to do a live stream about that place. Good to see you, Rick Fisher. Good to see you, Ian. Welcome. Yeah, I got to go to Mike's Donuts. Of course I tried. I gotten Tim Hortons delivered to my house in Coney Island. Whenever a Dunkin' Donuts doesn't deliver, we usually order Tim Hortons on the Seamless app and pay way too much money for coffee, but we want our iced coffee at like 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock at night, and we don't want to make it. Church and Chambers. Great view of our 56 Leonard from here. Great view of 56. Yeah, Stefan, luckily, you know what? Where I live in Coney is actually not that far from the Tim Hortons in Brooklyn. There's a Tim Hortons near Sheepshead Bay on Knapp Street. And yeah, I could get it delivered late at night. So that's usually our coffee we get late at night. They have really good donuts. I have to say, they have a certain je ne sais quoi about them. Ian, you could check out how good my Memorial Day was on the live stream. We had two fantastic live streams yesterday. We had the 156th annual Brooklyn Memorial Day Parade. And then after that, we had a fantastic footage of the first night of Manhattanhenge, where we got half the sun on the horizon, and it was perfect. So Pineapple Boiler, the first day of fireworks will be June 23rd. June 23rd will be the first fireworks Friday of the season. We had fireworks last Saturday, but first fireworks Friday is the 23rd. So the Friday after Mermaid Parade. Mermaid Parade's on the 17th. So, and we will be, of course, the official live stream of the Mermaid Parade. So you don't want to miss it. Last year's Mermaid Parade was perfect. I mean, we caught the beach opening ceremony, and we talked to everyone who was involved, and there was a little bit of drama that was going on, and so we talked to Dig Ziggin, and it was great. It was great. So now officially, as we have gone north of Chambers Street, we're now in Tribeca. So as you see, a lot less people around here, because this is mostly a residential area here, so the volume of people decreases tremendously. Michelle King, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. The Mermaid Parade is going to be perfect. The Mermaid Parade is going to be perfect this year. Easy Rider, good to see you. I mean, and now considering we know how to live stream in heavy downpouring rain conditions. Adventures of Greatness, welcome. AT&T Long Lines building. No doubt they are recording this live stream right now on one of their mainframe computers. For all posterity. For all posterity. Taking bets if they're still polishing the bean. Maybe. I'm doing great, Michelle. Thank you for having me. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for watching. Just gonna hang out today. Walk mostly along Broadway. I think 5th Avenue also. I think we'll hit up. I think we'll make a little tour around. What's the name of that place? Washington Square Park. I think we'll do that. Maybe I'll go up West Broadway. I haven't gone up West Broadway in a while. It's okay, George. I always read the truth even when you mistype. Have I picked a costume, Diana? I cannot wear a costume because I'll be in a staff t-shirt and stuff like that, so. I'll be in a staff t-shirt, so. I already have my costume, and that's the official staff shirt of the Mermaid Parade. New York is a beautiful place. You want to visit so bad? Come on out. Save your nickels, dimes, and kronars. And you too could be in New York before you even know it. Good to see you there, Marty. West Broadway confuses you? Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, we got a map right here. I can kind of show you. So, right, we have here Church and Broadway, right? So this is going to the west. So Broadway, then you go 1 block west, Church. Church becomes 6th Avenue, right around Canal Street here. So technically at Franklin, it becomes 6th Avenue. And then as we go down here, West Broadway is right down here. And that also cuts all the way. So one more block over is West Broadway. West Broadway, it splits off Varick, and then West Broadway goes straight up. I think we'll take West Broadway straight up to Washington Square Park at the moment. Esteban, good to see you. Marty, welcome. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, all right. So who was taking bets about the bean? Who was taking bets? Somebody was taking bets for the bean. Well, whoever guessed that they're still buffing it out, you are correct. This is an expensive piece of art. But then again, I heard that the bean in Chicago has the same issue. Like they're constantly buffing it out. Yep, that same spot. That one spot. Hey guys. I like the fingerprints. Look at the fingerprints. Nice and loud. It's a machine there. It's nice and loud. Look, there it is. They're buffing the crap out of that spot right there. My goodness. They always keep that baby clean. That's right. They're always buffing it. Good to see you, Lynette Evanson. Welcome. They're still buffing it. It's like the job that's never going to finish. I know who's paying for it. You know who's paying? Sean, we know who's paying for this. Come on, we know who's paying for this. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you right now who's paying for this. You know who's paying for this? All the people that live in this building right here. All the people that are living in 56 Leonard Street are paying for the constant buffing of the bean or the blob or whatever you want to call it. I think they might, Pineapple Water, you know, they're there so often, I think they are full-time. All these people are paying for it. I can guarantee. This is true, people. Let's take West Broadway here. Let's go down 1 block. And let's hop on West Broadway here. Yeah, they're full-time buffers. All the time, people. Well, you know what I think it is? I think that it's expanding and contracting a lot. So, yeah, maybe there's something wrong with that spot. Who knows? Good to see you, Dennis Ryan. Kruger's Industrial Smoothing. There you go. Good to know. So yeah, so everyone who lives in 56 Leonard is paying for that constant, never-ending buffing job. And you know, they're probably proud of it. They can say to themselves that, oh, just look for the art piece from Anish Kapoor, and that's where I live. I live next to the big piece of art. My dog Ganzavort, he requires art when he comes to his apartment. So my dog Ganzavort simply adores living at 56 Leonard Street. We have a lovely blob piece by Anish Kapoor. It's a delicious mercury squish underneath our building, and Ganzavort just loves it. He goes woof le woof. You too can live in you too can live in 56 Leonard. Just call my guy over there, Tony B, at Island Wide Realty. Tony B here, Island Wide Realty, Leonard Street. Very beautiful block. Casey Neistat, down the block. Stores, shops, galleries.
See this thing here? Blob. Anish Kapoor. Untitled. Clean. Always buffing it out. Beautiful block. If you're interested, call me, Tony B, at Island Wide Realty. No one's better than... Everyone follow Island Wide Realty on Instagram and find out what the hell I'm talking about. Tony B. But nobody does it better than Staten Island's own Tony B. I like when he says beautiful block, though. It's like it's so Brooklyn, so New York City. It's like beautiful block. You gotta blurt out the B. Beautiful block. Very famous. South Beach. Got a duplex. And see that, you know, listening to Tony B's speech kind of like teaches me how to do these voices. I listen to a lot of people to have inspiration for my voices. My latest inspiration that I found on Instagram is a guy named Crazy Vinny from Brooklyn. Oh my God, he's so good. I can't wait to see him at a feast. No, take a picture. No, take a picture. It is, yeah, what he shows in the shit of Staten Island. That's very true. That's very true. Oh, look at this lovely little building right here. Wow, this little building has some history here. This building has some history here. This is like probably 1850s. This is so nice. Wow. Oh. This is where me and the wife began our Brooklyn Bridge walk at night the other day. We're right around the corner. Might as well show it. This is Ghostbusters Firehouse right here. Let's see if the door is open. Oh, is the front open? Oh my God, the front's open. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, Mary. Good to see you, Gary Mick. Gary MC, welcome. Groundskeeper Willie is kind of hard to do. I haven't locked down my Groundskeeper Willie inspired voice yet. I know I gotta be loud for that one. Look at this. The front of it's open. Oh. Imagine to work in a monument like this. And then you got the screen used. This is the screen used. Look at this, from Ghostbusters 2. Look at this. How cool is that? How cool is that? And they got a Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse. I know it's open. Oh, so cool. Wow. So cool to see this. Yeah, I know the firemen are used to it. I mean, it's an active firehouse, so. Wow. So cool. Love it. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. Oh, I'm so lucky to live here. Good to see a random exploring welcome. Yeah, no, they're like totally just like whatever. And I'll give them their space. There's some tourists talking to them, so I'll give everyone their space. And who are you gonna call? Ibrahim Merhaba. So they do have merch in there. I should have asked about the merch, but we'll come back. We'll come back some other time. Good to see you, Claudio. Could I explain parking rules? Parking rules are extremely complex here in New York City. So it really varies from place to place, from block to block, what parking rules are. Like in this case here, we have like no parking Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 6 p.m. There's alternate side of the street parking. It's a lot of stuff to talk about. I could literally do an hour-long video about how parking works here in New York City. Easily. Yeah, good timing. Finally got to see inside, yeah. Sandra Ann, welcome. Good to see you. You do need a PhD in parking. You're more Tony Sierra, you're more than welcome.
I mean, we're in the neighborhood. This guy is... He's like, he's singing it out. Wow, you don't care. Okay. Ooh, it's providing a lovely mist. Less snow set, Kia Ora. Ooh, that mist feels lovely. Yeah, they have like 10 different signs on a pole. Yeah, you need a PhD. By the way, right here, this is where they filmed Mr. Telephone Man. New Edition's music video right here. Mr. Telephone Man was filmed right here. And actually you can see, let me show you. There used to be a big bank of payphones over here. And obviously they're no longer here, but you can still see where they were bolted into the ground. Absolutely bails and walks. Look, let's see, right about here. I don't know, did they update? Oh, here it is, here it is. Right here. This is where the telephone booth would have been for Mr. Telephone Man. There were six of them or 4 of them right here. They were a small bank of payphones. And then they actually used, there's a street grate underneath the parking across the street that they used also in the music video. But this is where they filmed it. Mr. Telephone Man, New Edition. You get on free, not taking public transportation. Yeah, John, I love public transit, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually, considering the F wasn't running to Coney Island, it was actually quite easy to get from Greenpoint to Coney Island last night. The cars are not parked in the middle of the street, so you got the bike lane here. So you got a bike lane, and then the parking serves as a buffer between the moving lanes and the bike lane. So it's called floating parking. Like I said, I could do an hour-long video about parking and how it works, and that will just take a long time. DSP, good to see you. Do I ever keep mum for a moment? All the time. What are you talking about, DSP? Of course I keep mum for a moment. You want me to shut up? I could shut up and let y'all I guess you want to just take over the chat, right? Is that it? I'm attempting to answer everyone's comments. I think we stay quiet a lot of the times, right, guys? No, it's very hard to find a spot. It's very hard to find a spot in Manhattan. That's very true, Jim. I'll see you later, Stefan. You love my voice, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ian, New Edition. Ah, nice architecture around here. Oh, they're taking down scaffolding over there. Travis, keep talking, you got it. I mean, I answer all the comments, so that's all I do. No, not many phone booths left. No. I think we need a Schaefer beer commercial. Pineapple water, we will get there. We will get one. We will get one. Yeah, taking down scaffolding. That is rare. That is rare. Oh, keep talking. I'm company for you, Colleen. Awesome. I'll keep talking. That's very true, Marty.
Need some Boone Strawberry Hill. You gonna be the grandma that's doing the wheelie on the motorcycle? New York City does have a lot of scaffolding. I'm Claudia. I'm kind of nearby CBGB's. I'll be going in that direction, but that's over kind of on the east side. So we're gonna stay on the west side today. CBGB's is the Bowery at Bleecker Street. And I get to say that I played that place in the 90s. I'm so lucky. As we walk north along West Broadway. No doubt there's a dog named Gonzabalt on this block. So Chilean, the Carter is a real building. It's actually landmarked. And that is on, I believe, 116th Street, 117th Street, and Frederick Douglass Boulevard. So it's just north of Central Park. It's just north of Central Park. And that building is still there. But I think they did interior scenes in Los Angeles. But of course they filmed in front of it, and I think they used the courtyard in that building also. And it's not named the Carter in real life. So. But yeah, I played CBGB's in the 90s. I was in a band called Mr. Cricket. Good luck trying to find any of that online. I'm so happy. I lived in the days before internet. All right. I'm a drummer, Claudio. If you check out my first or second YouTube video I ever posted way back in 2006, you could see some of that. Al Rutledge, good to see you. Beautiful day for a walk. You're more than welcome, Rob Paradise. You're more than welcome. I think today we're going to be doing Manhattan Henge again because the sunset's looking good. Oh, we're on Broome Street. Imagine a 6-lane highway directly above our heads. Lomex would have occupied this space right here. Lomex, the Lower Manhattan Expressway, would have came right through here. Can you imagine 6 lanes of an elevated expressway? Ugh. You know what, Diana, I was watching some Kojak last night, actually, when me and my beautiful wife got home, and corded phones. I see, you know, they're always using a phone with a cord. You had to be by a phone to get a phone call. You couldn't just like be walking around. So, corded phones. That was a thing. CB Earth Day, good to see you. That's why I like watching old TV shows. But, okay. Smile, it's not over. Nay, nay, nay. Nay, nay, nay. Thank God for Jane Jacobs, right? She's one of my favorite New Yorkers of all time. It was more peaceful than Eve May. I agree. It was more peaceful back then. But then again, we won't have live streaming, right? And some people who were around in those times, you know, some people who were around in those times who remember corded phones, you know, they appreciate this kind of stuff. And more importantly, they get it. As we continue north along West Broadway, we're going to make our way to Washington Square Park. We're already up on Spring Street. Wow. Corded phones were recently, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's very true, Ian. That's very true.
That's right. Corded phones are fun. Landlines. That's right, Greg. Landlines.
Go ahead.
TE6474, right? Algonquin 489, right? Something like that. Your last corded phone was what, 5 years ago? Cool. It was a different world back then. It was a simpler time. You worked for the phone company in the 60s, Emerald Hope, and it was the best job or the greatest job ever. Awesome. MC Dirty Jersey, welcome. Yeah, you remember that? Remember that? That's right, it's very true. E-Bike Mike. Remember rotary phones? Simpler times. No scammers on corded phones. You had scammers on corded phones. We are already at Prince Street. Yeah, remember you didn't have a phone at all. Now you're talking, Marty. In the days before phones. Haven't had a landline since 2005. Me too. I think around 2005 I lost my landline too. Yeah, I know kids don't even know how to use a rotary phone. Lived in the boonies. They were still a switchboard. Nice. Yeah, remember the party line? Oh my God. Everyone hanging out at somebody's house and you get like 4 people ringing the bell. Ooh, I see what is this here? Ooh, where's the camera? Ooh, the camera's right here. Ooh, I got wings. I got wings. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I'm holding a bag now. La da da. Can I change it? I cannot get, oh, now I'm in a cloud with a unicorn. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, I'm having way too much fun now. Oh, no, yeah, here we go. Now I'm sporting a nice, lovely bag. Wow. Wow. And have flowers growing out of me. Ooh, now I'm in some kind of weird, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this rich people stuff anymore. Bye, guys. Wow. That is convoluted rich people stuff. Give me my crown fried chicken on Mermaid Avenue. Was that a Snapchat filter? That was cool. I need heels, right? Yeah. Wow, that was kind of cool. I want to see that at night now. And that was with just an iPhone. It was an iPhone doing that. That's pretty cool. You know, I'm still amazed how much you could do with these little iPhones. That's right, John. John, if I'm gonna go hood, I'm gonna go crown. I'm gonna go crown fried chicken. All right, are we already up to Houston? I think we're getting to Houston. Yep, Houston. Or Houston, as the out-of-towners call it. Man up and go for it, yes. Am I anywhere near Central Park? We're quite south of Central Park, so we're only at Houston Street right now. Central Park begins at 59th Street, so we're quite far south of that. We are going to walk through Washington Square Park in a few minutes.
Maybe I should just get...
I might fall in love with you. I might. I don't know, maybe. Gotta feel it out. Kansas fried chicken in Coney Island. They haven't been around since the 80s, man. They haven't been around since the 80s. Oh my God. Excellent vibes today. Bagels and walks, absolutely. I think I turned it around from the morning. The morning I had a little bit of a
I had a kind of a stressful angst kind of morning, so. But it's working out good. You're more than welcome, Greg. Greg, I answer all the comments. But we'll do Central Park in the future if you're new to the channel. My name is Dutch Maz. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I've been a professional tour guide here in New York City for 10 years full time. So if you're wondering how I know all these facts and kind of spit them out, it's because I've memorized most of the stuff. And we have our little adventures here. Today I literally have no plan in mind. It's just, we're just going north, and I'm gonna meet my wife at Madison Square Park after the stream. So that's all I'm doing today. So, but later on, we'll, I think the sky conditions look good for Manhattan Henge. Good to see you from Cincinnati, Greg. Cincinnati, home to a lovely bridge designed by John Rowland. His Cincinnati Covington Bridge, today simply called the Roebling Bridge. Completed in 1855. No plan is the best plan, Jim. I completely agree. But yeah, good vibes today. We're just really nice energy so far. Really nice energy. I'm loving it. It's getting warm. It was cold this morning. I have my hoodie in my bag. But it was pretty chilly this morning, but now it's like it's warm. So yeah, it got warm. A lovely little garden. So nice. So nice. Hey, man. It was beautiful on the boat yesterday. Did you see it on a boat yesterday? That's awesome. We were across the river in Brooklyn. And today, I don't know where I'm going to see Manhattan Henge, but I'm going to try to go to a really cool spot for you guys. Today, we're going to get full sun on the horizon. So, and going by the sky conditions right now, it's looking really good as we walk north along LaGuardia Place. And it is always good to go with the flow. Absolutely. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. Yeah, no plan in mind today. None. I mean, other than showing you guys that art at the World Trade Center. I like those spinny things. Those are really cool. And I'm going to have to see those at night. There's now 2 art pieces I have to see at night now. And I got to see them both in the next like week or 2. A green oasis in a sea of concrete. Yes, indeed. One of my, you know, I haven't shown this statue, but this is a statue of one of my favorite New Yorkers of all time, Fiorello LaGuardia, the mayor of New York City, a New York mayor, Italian origins, in this neighborhood right here. I love this. It's such a great statue. Mayor of New York, 1934 to 1945. Here is our friend. LaGuardia. Right there. Look at that face. Love it. Just love that. Mayor LaGuardia. So did you see the sunset last night from Manhattan Henge? We were across the river in Brooklyn and we literally watched the sun cross 23rd Street.
It was gorgeous. He's the one who said patience and fortitude were the attributes New Yorkers needed to get through the Great Depression. Oh, there you go. That is very true. And isn't that beautiful details on that? Washington Square Park. Just a block south of it now. You know, I don't know who did the sculpture, Dan. I didn't read any of the information about it. I'm gonna have to look that up. So that I do not know. But that sculpture has been there ever since they have built that housing complex over there. So it's been there for quite some time. I would dare say maybe 60s or 70s. Greg, I'm extremely blessed to live here. Yeah, those are the two names. Those are the names of the lions in front of the New York Public Library main branch. Patience and fortitude. It's okay, Diana. It's all good. No need to apologize. Here it is, Washington Square Park. Ah, Neil Eastern did the statue. Nice. Mayor LaGuardia used to read the New York Times comics to kids during the Great Depression. Yeah, that was his thing. Some of that's on film, and you can find that on YouTube, where he read the comic books. It's pretty cool. Oh wait, Diana, always chatty birds. We're in New York. Oh, that's a new statue, 1994. Wow, Claudio, thank you so much. Really? The same guy who made the FDR statue made the statue with a dog? Are you talking about Spot the Dalmatian on 34th Street? Uh-oh, now I gotta do a deep dive into who did these sculptures now. Good to see you, Alexander. Wow, look at this view right here. We could see the duck from here. Look at this, we could see the duck. I never realized this. Look, there's the duck. 30 Hudson Yards, the edge, right there. And then right here, the Washington Orange. Oh, yeah, he read the comments during the newspaper strike, so the kids wouldn't miss them. Yep. Colleen, I appreciate that. Look how pretty it is out here. Just jumping today. The conductor announced it at Houston. Very relaxing day here in the city. I mean, this is like peak New York kind of season right now. It's just like, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's just right. Greg, I've seen many celebrities, and for a brief moment in 2003, 2004, I was a production assistant on Law & Order. So I've met quite a few celebrities. Yeah, the city has cool vibes. It's the weather, you know, that's what it is. It's the weather. All right, Fifth Avenue. Let's walk it. Yeah, nice breeze today, so it's not like stupid hot. I mean, it was cold this morning, so.
It's not my job to shake you.
Now, what would I love is to catch a celebrity here on the live stream. That would be fun. That's always a fun dream of mine, is to actually run into a celebrity I love and on the live stream. It was windy as hell on the boardwalk. Yeah, I saw some funny videos from Coney yesterday. It was windy out there. It was windy. Bay Ridge, it wasn't too bad, and then when we got to Transmitter Park from Manhattan, the winds died down quite a bit. Yeah, Rick, me too. But you know, again, celebrities kind of hide in plain sight here in New York, so we probably walked past one and had no idea. I know we caught on the live stream, I think, was it a footballer? I think we had a famous football player or basketball player once. And we just walked right past him, and then people in the chat said, "Oh, it was what's his name?" And it was already it was already too late to turn around. As we cross 8th Street, let's go to the poster mat for all you old school New Yorkers. Let's go to the poster mat. Yeah, where's Casey when we need him, right? But yeah, celebrities kind of just hide in plain sight here in New York, so. If you think, you know, I always tell tourists, if you think you have walked past a celebrity, you probably did. Chris North used to live on East 9th at University Place. Oh, wow, okay. Arjan, I'm happy I'm making your day better. Who's my favorite celebrity? Well, I'll tell you my favorite celebrity meeting. And that was with the one and the only, the great Bill Murray. He was filming his movie in Bay Ridge called St. Vincent. And one of those days they were filming, they set up the playback tent directly in front of my apartment building. So when I walked out to go to work, doing my old job, I used to kind of make my own hours at my old job before I became a tour guide full time. Anyway, I was leaving to go to work, and right in front of my apartment was Bill Murray. And I go, "Oh shit, Bill Murray." And then he starts talking about the bars in the neighborhood. He told me how much he loved Bay Ridge and how cool people were and how people didn't bother him when he went to a bar. And yeah, and we talked for like 20 minutes, and he was just like a regular conversation. It was so freaking cool. Good to see you, France. Welcome. But yeah, if you ever see that movie St. Vincent, it features the church I had my baptism in, and then there's a scene where Bill Murray drives drunk with the kid in the car, and he passes by my house in that scene like 3 times because they keep using the same street over and over again. It's pretty funny. So he is hilarious. No, he's really cool. You know what I couldn't get over? Just how down to earth he was. He was just a regular human being. He just, you know, he was just there, just hanging out. You know, like, I'm working. Not a big deal. No, he is. He does some amazing stuff, John. I have heard some stories too. Yoko was another great story, Dindin. That was in Central Park, first time I ever met her. Lemba, welcome. But yes, Yoko Ono I met on a cold, I think it was February or early March day. It was snow on the ground. I finished my walking tour in the morning. It was like 11:30, something like that. And I'm finishing my tour at 72nd Street, right in front of Dakota. And then I'm in Central Park, and then boom, there she is. Oh, wow. That's awesome, Claudia. Have you ever been to the Carlisle? No, I haven't actually. I have never been to the Carlisle. Yeah, he's known to crash weddings from time to time. But he's cool. Yeah, Bill Murray's just chill.
But you see, us New Yorkers, we kind of, you know, we always give celebrities like their space and stuff, and we don't want to bother them. We don't want to, you know, we don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. That's the nice part. I think that's why celebrities like New York so much, because we're all kind of in our own little bubbles and kind of moving around. Always in transit, going places. Get a beautiful view of Empire State Building. Looking, walking north along 5th Avenue now. East 12th Street we just crossed. I know we are bred to ignore them, I know. We kind of don't care. I mean, it's pretty cool. We kind of don't care. Who was it? Years ago, the company I worked for, we used to rent bikes to Chris Rock all the time. And it was like just like a regular thing. It's like, oh yeah, Chris Rock's gonna like, he's gonna rent a bike for the afternoon with him and his friends. Ooh, Juliette Lewis. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool, Neville. Wow. We are already at 14th Street. We got here fast. What, those paparazzis with Harry and Meghan were from out of town? Yes, they were. I could see that. John, that's very true. Yes, he did, Rick. Yes, he did. What's my favorite part of New York? I have many favorite parts of New York, but I'm living in my favorite part right now, which is Coney Island. I love Coney Island. I love Brooklyn. If I had to live in Manhattan, it would be Battery Park City. I would live downtown. Wow, Jay, that's pretty cool. Fourteenth Streets. We're directly from the new school right now. 14th Street, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Look how quiet 14th Street is. This is like a bus-only street. You could only go one block, and then you got to turn off if you're a vehicle. Good to see you, the Wanderer. Fun at the top from Scotland. Welcome. A parade of sirens. I was hoping for them to be blaring their horns going in the other direction. So we had two horns going in two directions. Well. You know, whenever I can, I love walking in the street like this. And I know it may seem dangerous to some of you guys, but I basically live on a bike all the time, so I'm so used to being in the street. There's a method to the madness, walking in the street there. Yeah, it's a pretty chill, easygoing day today, I have to say. Very relaxing, very relaxing. Not too much going on. Kind of winding down after Memorial Day weekend. So, kind of chilling out. Getting a little mellow. You know how we do it. I mean, the energy is very relaxed today. Very relaxed today, the energy, which is nice. Who you are is beautiful. That's right. It's very true. It's very true. Who you are is beautiful. Sorry. Very poignant words. That's why you gotta just sometimes you just gotta slow down and, you know, just look around. You never know what you're gonna see. You never know what you're gonna take in. So Diana, the sunbathers got out of there the minute the cannon volley started going off. They jumped ship. So they disappeared. Where is this saxophone guy? He sounds amazing. Oh, I love this. He's riffing like our friend Ralph Williams in Central Park. You know what? Let's just, while I get money ready for this guy, we're just gonna take in the moment here. Drink it in, guys. Here we go, New York. Just watching the world go by on the corner of 17th Street, West 17th Street, 5th Avenue. We're just south of the Flatiron now. Well, I think, Rick, sometimes they do play in a professional way, but sometimes they just, you know, they come out and they warm up. So half of the time they're just warming up. I love this. Get it. Love it. Thank you. Get it. Get it set for summer. It's like a movie, right? Yeah. And by the way, if you needed to be reminded a second time, who are beautiful? I don't know. Maybe you. I love it. I like it when he hits those crazy. He's still hitting those high notes. I love New York. That's what I pay all the money for rent. when we pay a lot of money in rent, that's what we're paying for. We're paying for moments like that. John, enjoy it. I'm happy I inspired you for a new piece. A new project. I love it. I mean, I know I have to get my business cards in order because I want to really focus on street performers. Because I have my favorite street performers all around town, and that's what I go for. I love it when they're just doing their own little thing, you know. It's like graffiti, that's true. Oh my God, how happy I am, talking about graffiti, how happy I am that I was the only live stream to ever live stream from the Park Avenue Tunnel. Got to see a tribute, a piano tribute, and I shared that on my Instagram the other day. Somebody played piano in the Park Avenue Tunnel, and I am so happy we got to live stream in there. I mean, that was special. That was special. Man, enjoying the art, yeah. I love it when people just enjoy their art. We are already at 19th Street. Almost to 5th Avenue. Almost to Madison Square Park. That was beautiful. That was a good one, yeah. I'm so happy I got to catch that. And we did it twice. I mean, the second time was legit scary, but whatever. That's part of the magic of New York, is to get the shit scared out of you. But I'm happy we got to experience that. Yeah, the tunnel was pretty rad. It is 4:10, 71 degrees Fahrenheit here in Manhattan. As says the bus stop sign, the bus stops there. As we pass 20th. Let's cross the street here so we can get Empire State Building in the view there. No, not really, Rick. I think we've moved on from that, luckily. Once the mask restrictions eased up in the subways and mass transit, then it kind of eased up everywhere. Charlie Ryan, it's good to see you. Welcome. It's okay, Diana. And yeah, somebody did a. Oh, was he playing a tenor? Nice. Yeah, somebody did that HBO show Secession. Somebody did a piano tribute to Secession inside of the Park Avenue Tunnel recently. Yeah, Robojacks. That's what I love walking about from downtown to here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You see a lot of variation. Oh, okay. We got this is a big shoot. Whenever they have these production signs like this, they gotta take over this whole block probably. Yeah, that's what I love about doing these downtown to midtown walks. So much variety, and you could really you could kind of stage it so that it's like you see stuff all along the way, which is really nice. So there are a couple of little routes I have in my head whenever I do these. Today was the West Broadway route, which was pretty nice. Yeah, me too, Rick, me too.
I guess creative types have always gravitated towards, they've always gravitated towards the village, creative types, you know? Pat Bentley from Italy, buongiorno Italy. CBRT, that was a fake super chat. Buongiorno. Oh, you're more than welcome, investigator. We got a pretty good Manhattan henge last night, and we're gonna try to do it again tonight. So we'll go to another really cool spot to catch Manhattan henge tonight. Ah, Rick, it comes with the territory. It's all good. You know, I refuse to let my community foster that kind of behavior, so that's one thing I can honestly say, that no matter how big iron building here at, and they got beer here. I might get a beer just to hang out. I know I seceded, right? You, Rick, can you tell? Yeah, let me get a table here, which is pretty sweet. I have to say so. I have to say, this is a pretty sweet spot here. Ah, I know you guys appreciate that. Wow. Ah, the magic mirror was a good one today. It was a good one today. I might just grab a beer and wait for my wife right here. Ooh, this feels good sitting down. And if you hate me, I clearly am doing something right. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first time finding this nonsense, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Media Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, at Dutch Moz. And yeah, if you are subscribing to me for the first time, make sure you hit the notification bell, because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. But tonight, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be on at around 7 o'clock, and we are gonna go see Manhattan henge for the second time, because look at these skies. These are perfectly blue skies, not too much haze from the fires. So I think we're gonna get a really good Manhattan henge tonight. So join me at around 7 o'clock and I'll be back on live. But one more, and that's a real super chat. And Roger Stills with a $5 super chat. Roger Still, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. And Neboul from the south of France with a €250 super chat. Neboul, thank you so much for the very generous €250. Thank you so much for joining today's €250 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you to all the channel members. Thank you to all the super chats today. No more milky skies, at least for now. We'll see. But I want to thank everyone for tuning on in and from right here next to the Flatiron building. This is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. And I will see everyone later on tonight at, there it is, at 7 o'clock. I'll see you guys later, folks. Take care. Take care now. Y'all come back now, you hear? I'll see you guys later, folks. Bye-bye.